When you first meet Don and E.Garlikov, they're a couple you won't soon forget. Don has always been a planner. Whether he's planning for the financial futures of his clients or planning the future of the Columbus Jewish community, Don is a natural leader. Born and raised in Dayton, Ohio, the Garlikov family has always been involved in the Jewish community. When Don and Edie moved to Columbus, they brought with them a sense of commitment to family and community.
I really like to make things happen. I like to see things happen both in the community and for my clients. I take things very personally. In fact, I'm harder on myself than most people are on me. And I think if we can give people in the community far better value and make them feel good about themselves and what they're doing, they'll do the same for other people.
We faced a lot of different challenges that a lot of other people haven't. And as a result of it, we've had a lot of wonderful opportunities and some disappointments. And as a result, we realize how important it is to make the best of whatever challenges that we have, and that we can each in our own ways contribute and make the world a better place so that nobody feels alone.
I think he cares about his family. I think he cares about his friends, and I think he cares about the Jewish community, and he cares about the art world, too. I know he's very involved with the museum.
He certainly made his mark in the community, and I think the foundation is a way that Don can give back to the community that's been very good to him in the time that he's been here.
Don's interests are extremely diverse. Paramount is education for all children because they represent the future. Don's feelings for Judaism help drive his volunteer work, and his love and appreciation of the arts are very important. In all Don's endeavors, he has a willing partner, his wife, Edie.
We're a product of a generation that grew up in good times. But through history, we know that all times aren't necessarily good. And therefore, it's important to prepare not only for today, but for the future, so that we maintain the legacy.
I try to lead by example, both from a philanthropic perspective, from a business perspective, working at a very high ethical level. I can truly say that no one that I've worked with has really been hurt. And we've done things to make people better, and we want to continue to do that, make their families better.
What makes Don special, I think, is a sense of service. I think he wants to count. He wants to be productive. Many of us do. Not everybody is as good as Don is at making it happen and implementing. But I think what drives him is the need to make a contribution to society, to make a dent. That's where he gets his happiness.
I think Don is both very committed to the Jewish community today and to its future well-being in Columbus. I think that he realizes that while a lot of individuals contribute to annual funds and ongoing support of organizations in the Jewish community, a lot of people are not aware of, and especially a lot of people in the up-and-coming generations, are not aware of the need for future support.
Well, Don's involvement in the Jewish Foundation has been a very personal thing for him, but knowing his business background in finance and investment, he looks at the foundation as a very similar type of group, because the foundation is building the endowments for the future of the community, that in the years to come, that there be enough capital in the foundation to carry on many of the existing activities or the future activities.
20-something years ago, when he just started up his business, at the first time he had any success whatsoever, the first thing he and Edie did, was they didn't wait for somebody to solicit them. They actually went out and said, "We're doing well, we would like to give some money." Okay, this is something which you're born with.
He has a deep feeling for everybody, whether they're close friends or they're not close friends. He wants to share his good fortune with everybody, and and many times it's not even people that he even knows.
Don is a quiet fellow with a hidden sense of humor. He's serious about what he's engaged in. He cares about other people. He's a hard worker. He's a smart businessman. and he's a role model. He conducts himself in a way that I think sets an example for other people, but he doesn't do it to set an example for them. He does it because he just thinks it's the right thing to do.
Don's family is the most important part of his life. After 34 years of marriage, you can't think of Don without Edie. His children have always been the light of his life, and daughter Jennifer has learned a lot from her dad. His sense of family has influenced where he channels his philanthropic activities.
My dad has been a good role model for me. He showed me the ropes and he showed me right from wrong. He's just been there for me.
He's just that kind of person that is sincere and is one who cares. And those are trite words at times, but I think just from his actions, from his deeds, I think that echoes through both the community and his family.
Through the Columbus Jewish Foundation, Don is planning for the future of the Jewish community. The future is part of Don's today.
If we were to be remembered for leaving some kind of legacy, I would hope that we had the ability to recognize opportunities that we had to pass on our heritage to our children.
It's important to give back. We can't just be takers. It's better to be a farmer than a miner. A miner only takes, a farmer gives back. And therefore, if you've had great success and good fortune, you want to pass that back to the community and the people that you're associated with.
Don Garlikov's future is very bright, and he continues to live a very charitable life.
Well, what I'd wish for Don is obviously what we wish for everyone, and that is happiness in his life. In Don's case, I think happiness comes from being productive, from making a dent in the world. And I wish that he has the ability to continue to be productive for many, many years to come.
I don't ever think I've said to Don that I thank him for educating me about the Columbus Jewish Foundation and for inviting me to become involved and to opening a lot of doors for me.
I think Jennifer can be very proud. I know Edie is. Don is a very good man. He's done well for the community. He's helped the community. He cares about other people. He's a good person, and the foundation is so very lucky. I'm so very lucky to have had the opportunity to benefit from Don's goodness.
I am deeply touched that I am able to share in this wonderful honor for you this evening. If anyone that I know deserves this honor, it is you. And all I can say to you is that you have continued health, and I am proud to be a part of you.
Don, you're a very worthy recipient tonight. This is an area where you have been an expert on and have established this. This is not something just a cause you got involved in. You were one of the originators with this concept of endowment. And I think you're starting to see certain institutions that are starting to get the benefit of their endowment. And the reality will be that this is like a seed. You're planting more and more seeds, and you'll see these trees grow.
Don, you've worked hard on the foundation and committed yourself with great diligence to all the work you've done in the Jewish community and in the secular community. Hope you feel a sense of pride and accomplishment and self-satisfaction. Nobody can give that to you, and no one can take it away.
I wish that he would continue to do what he's doing, that I love him for it.